Well, hopefully we're good here. I don't know where we're going to be at, but... Computer blue screened or whatever. Didn't even blue screen, just everything just froze. Had this happen quite a few times now. I don't know what's going on. Time for an upgrade, I think. Should probably not buy a fucking $800 tablet. Should probably buy new computer parts instead, but I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear me and all that, but yeah, it's gonna take a while for everything to boot back up, so just wanted to start the stream before any of that. Are we actually live? Doesn't seem like it. Are you guys there? You are live. Oh. You can hear me. Okay. It's not like showing up on the thing. Oh, there we go. It's taking a while for all this stuff to load, I guess. The chat's not on the thing anymore for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I hope you're not expecting to hear us. I can see you. Yeah, no, obviously not expecting to hear you, but... Okay, yeah, I don't... My computer just crashed. This happened a couple times recently. It's just like everything just freezes. Like the audio goes all weird too. It's like... It's probably the best way I could describe it. But yeah, it happens all the time. I don't know. And not all the time, but... Did you finish the dungeon? No, it's... We wiped, I imagine, at least with like 14% left on the boss. Maybe they killed it without me, but... You overpower it? What does that mean? You're back live. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Shine, sorry. Not getting the features that I need on the streaming app, though, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on here. Normally it shows the chat on the screen, and it's not currently for me. So I'm not going to be able to read chat if it doesn't do that. Probably because I made it like too quick, I guess. Well, I guess we're going to have to keep this page open. Pay Metro more for better PC? I could afford a new PC. It's just I just don't really want to buy one, honestly. It's such a fucking pain in the ass to have to make a whole new build and reinstall everything. There's so much shit on this PC as well that I would want, that I wouldn't want to have to try to get again. It's just a pain in the ass. I have to pop the chat out, I guess. I don't know why it's not coming up on the OBS program. That's odd. I've never seen this happen before. Anyway, let's see. What am I doing? Pop the chat out. Long time since I've had to do this. Feels like classic, looking at the chat like this again. So what do you think? What are the odds that they're still going to be there when I get back online? 0? Probably 0. And that's one of those situations where I was like, if there was like a situation where you'd be punished for leaving a key, that definitely looks like I left, right? Although it depends on when they notice I DC'd. What probably happened was, even though the game crashed and everything, I probably looked like I was still fighting it for a couple more seconds, and then maybe other people started to die. Because when I crashed, it was like we were fucked anyway. Like that was it. So I don't know. External SSD, lifesaver for keeping those things and moving to new PC. I was gonna get, that's one thing that I was thinking about just getting an external SSD. Because honestly, like, most of the things I would want to upgrade aren't really that big of an upgrades. It's like I have a pretty good graphics card, a pretty good PCU, a pretty good motherboard, etc. There's upgrades out there, obviously, but it wouldn't be massive upgrades for any one part. But the thing that would be a massive upgrade would be my hard drive. My hard drive is weak as fuck. So is that like a real thing? Can you get an external SSD? Is that actually a thing? We talked about this a while ago, actually, in Legion. I remember Faxi was talking about it. And I looked at prices. Maybe I'll just do that. Let's see actually what kind of Black Friday deals there are on external SSDs. USB 3.0. But like, can I put Windows on an external SSD? Or would I just put, maybe I just put WoW on it, huh? Maybe that would be the better option. It's 1 terabyte as well, holy shit. Is that, wow, really 1 terabyte SSD? It's pretty hardcore to be honest. Yeah, I can imagine. It's got an internal, I just got an internal one about 2 months ago. Wow, and other stuff. Yeah, I just put all the games on it, right? You can't boot from an external. Yeah, I didn't think so. 4 terabyte, what the fuck? That's like so big. I mean, that's as big as my regular my regular hard drive. I didn't know they were making them this big recently. Maybe I get this 500 gig one for only $100. Seems pretty good. Why can't you add another internal? I could, but the point is I want to get a new PC eventually anyway, so it would be a good idea to get an external one, no? I don't know, though. 1 terabyte is way too much. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the 1 terabyte one. What the fuck? Yeah, group's gone. It's back. Yeah, sorry. Bloodworms have massive downside, Metro. They cancel your shadow meld. Oh, interesting. I didn't think about that. Did you complete the dungeon? I doubt it. Nope, we didn't complete the dungeon. Let's try to solo it. Let's see, actually, here. This would be very interesting. I think we could do this. Maybe they finished the boss. No, they didn't. You can see. I think we could do this. Let's try it. Because Grievous is not going to be a problem. I'm going to actually try this, for real. I'm going to actually try this, for real. So what did we do? Let's see. What was the tricks here? First things first, we'll do this. This is what we'll start with. Well, the problem is, I think Grievous is going to be a little too prohibitive eventually, but... How is Grievous not a problem? Because I assume that I would be able to not tank the boss for an extended period of time, but I will eventually have to tank the boss. So it will eventually be a problem. But for the first 5 minutes of the fight, I won't have to, there won't be any Grievous. So depending on how far I can get him down at that point. I'm going to give it a try, though. There's no, everyone left? Yeah, it looks like it. There's no reason not to try it. Pals for life? Thanks, ma'am. You can just move the SSD to a new PC? Yeah, I guess so. But what's the downside to getting an external one? I'm not sure there is one. Do Siege? I will eventually maybe, but probably not. What happened? Just couldn't down it? I DC'd in the middle of the fight, and then I guess they thought I wasn't coming back, so everybody left. Hey everyone, it's Metro. That guy Jim. What's up, man? Level up Pally while I should do that, but I don't know. I just don't have a...
You are too late, outsiders. The temple belongs to my master now.
I don't know.
Zul will awaken Dazar.
Oh.
Then the
well, alright, forget that.
will
Apparently you can't leave, so that was stupid. USB 3 has many issues with reliable gaming. Oh, really? Okay. So I guess that's not a good option then. You reset dungeon? I didn't actually reset it that time, but I guess if you walk out of the dungeon and you're the only one left in the group, it will just do it automatically when you're not the key holder or something. I don't know what to say. Oh, well. Alright, that's fine. We probably shouldn't be wasting our time with that anyway. It would have been nice to try it, but it wouldn't, probably wouldn't be worth my time. 14 under we did a good, we had a good job with that previous under yeah, realistically, we're not going to be getting 14s upgraded. Ah, there we go. That's a good one. 13 freeholds seems perfect. Yeah, this is only $97 with seemingly like a Black Friday deal for a 500 gig. The 250 gig is only $79. That seems like that would be more my speed, huh? 250 gig? If I'm only going to really put WoW and other games on it. I mean, WoW's only, what, 60 gig max? I'm not going to have, like, 5 games on it, I don't think. What's your graphics card at the moment? 980, whatever. Yeah, GTX 980. SATA 3 is much faster and dirt cheap these days. I see. So even as an... I'm not getting invited to this? So even as a an external hard drive, as an SSD, it would still be slower than a regular hard drive, not SSD, or not external? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I'm not sure where the breakpoints meet up. So sign up to this as well. I use 250 gig SSD for Windows 10 unless you have internal SATA ports. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I do. I don't know what they even look like. What the hell is a SATA port? The external SSD would still be faster, but it won't give you the speed of an internal. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess it's probably just better to just build my own PC then. But it would be kind of nice. Huh, I wonder if I got that Surface. You think it could probably play WoW, right? I'd imagine a Surface Pro 6 or whatever could play WoW, right? Your bottleneck would be the port, yeah. So it's like, if I could get an external SSD and then put my full WoW on it, I could play it on that as well. That'd be nice. That'd be pretty nice for like farming or leveling alts or something. It would still be much faster than HDD, but much slower and less reliable than internal SSD. You should have plenty of open SATA ports on your motherboard. Yeah, I do. I just don't know if I have that. Like, I don't know. I've never done something like that. I've never added a hard drive to a computer. I don't know how I would even start. Would I not have to completely reinstall Windows on it and just lose everything anyway? So if that's not the case, then I'd consider it, but it doesn't seem worth it to just... If I'm going to buy an internal SSD and rearrange all my stuff in my case, I might as well just build a whole new PC. Plenty of videos that can show you how to upgrade and add an SSD to your computer. Yeah, I guess you're probably right. There's lots of information out there. It's 2 plugs. Well, depends if you're going to use it as the boot drive. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to get an internal one, I might as well, right? It would seem stupid not to. Only the drive that has your operating system. That's the healer from the last group. Just add it as an extra SSD. Keep Windows installed on the original drive. It seems like it would be so pointless, right? To like boot up with a really slow ass old drive and then have an SSD for everything else. If I was gonna do that, I'd feel like it would just be better to have it on external, just so I could use it like mobily on multiple things. Do you think they need to rename Mythic Plus to Blood DK Plus? No. I currently have 2 hard drives for the computer, 1 terabyte normal and 1. Yeah, that's what like the play was in the old days. Like,
You find only the best juju here.
oh my god, he's bad. Anyway, do you think... Okay, read that. What do you think about Blood DK being so meta? They've been that way for 4 expansions, so it's not surprising. I play WoW on a Surface Book. Have to lower settings down, but 5 mans and farm just fine. Nice. These guys are so talkative, yeah. Don't you think it's time to have other tanks be meta? I mean, if you want to completely destroy Blood DK, then it'd be possible, but otherwise I don't think it's really ever going to be the case. Things like Death Grip are just too valuable. Hey, Zefty, what's up, man? How's it going? I don't understand what's going on here with the... Oh, there we go. Alright, fix it. I must have clicked that by accident. Heart Blood DK? Nope. Yeah, right. Anyway, they are not a hero class for nothing. Well, that's just based on where they start in terms of the leveling progression, but... Yeah, I mean, it's just Blood DK's utility that's very strong, so it always will be. Unless you remove Death Grip, Battle Res, slows, all that. It's never really going to be different. I want to, what is that? C equals 3. What does that mean? Jaina. Yeah, the Jaina fight's looking very good. I assume you mean you want to check out Jaina or something? Is your keyboard fucked up? Yeah, the Jaina fight looks very interesting. I was looking at it on the PTR a bit, but very interesting encounter. What tank can't do, say, a 15? None. All 6 can. But of course, Blood DK is the best at them, so people think that that's a problem, but... Anchor weed hype. I need to transmute. I feel like they need to shake up the meta. It's been stale for too long. Yeah, I don't really think they can. Yo, Don. Hey, what's up, Don Machiavelli? Long time no see in the stream. How you been, man? I barely ever find anchor weed in Nazmir. Oh, really? There's so many herb spawns. I feel like Nazmir is like the most herb spawns for Horde 3 zones. What are we waiting for? Oh, a rogue, right? Of course. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, it is weird. Probably just a bug. Nazmir is good for Horde for sure. Yeah, it's definitely I'd say it's the best one for Horde, right? Oh, I already have it on there. What are these guys saying? Though Justvar has the most with winner. Yeah, definitely Justvar is number 1. Shake the meta to be Prot Warrior, Resto Shaman, Shadow Priest, Rep Pally, Demonology, Warlock. That's funny. Shit. Forgot Feral Druids? Yeah. Prot Warrior is already probably meta at higher keys? Yeah, maybe so. Do I actually have enough money for that? Fuck. I have to be right back real quick. I have to check something. I'll be right back real quick, guys. Hopefully this doesn't fill out and I end up being AFK for the start. Alright, I'm back, sorry. What's going on here? Okay, let's place this. Oh, wait. God damn it. $26. Fuck. Oh, yeah, anyway, let's go. Okay, anyway, sorry, I missed a lot of comments probably. I don't know. If there's anything you want me to read, let me know, Jess. I don't want to hold these guys up. Read the last few. Prot really isn't as bad as people say it is. Yeah, Prot Warrior you're talking about? Prot Warrior is really good right now, actually. I like Holy Pally healing me, and I main Warrior, not Prot. Gotcha. Holy Pally is great this week, especially. Actually, number 146 run plus 19 to Talazar was done with the Warrior. Nice. Tanks just kite on high keys. D&D is really strong. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Prot Warrior can't really kite very well. They need external slows. They don't have slow. I guess Thunderclap slows, right? What's it, 50% slow? Seems pretty good. What's the slow on Heartstrike? 20% only, so definitely better than that. But the D&D slow is where it really comes in, obviously. Splash! Anyway, yeah, so hopefully we're good with that. Good week for keys? I think this week is really tough, but it's not a bad week. Tyrannicals always seem to be the better week anymore, so. But it is still a tough week if you ask me. Hello, you gay. Hey, Eric, what's up, man? How you doing? Okay, hopefully we're good here. Just make sure I don't make any mistakes. I see 19 Tildagor in time lull, and the tank is Prot Warrior. Nice. I really like Prot Pally as a Hezler. What the hell's a Hezler? But oh, is a healer? I guess you meant to say, yeah. That's cool. Oh, they already killed it. Sweet. Smart. Anyway, they made Tyrannical more favorable this expansion? Yeah. Why do you like Tyrannical more than Fortified? I don't like it more. I'm just saying it's easier to upgrade keys on Tyrannical. The bosses are usually less percentage time-wise in terms of the dungeon, and there's not many bosses this expansion that have like definite wipe mechanics, you know? Remember to drop D&D sooner. Yeah, I'm going to try it. What should I drop it on? 4 in the countdown or something? I don't. How long does D&D actually last? Oh, 10 seconds. Okay, we got plenty of time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Most of the records were done on Raging Volcanic Tyrannical weeks. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there you go. It's definitely not nearly as slow now.
Beware.
The blood trolls are scattered, but we must find the source of the rot and destroy it. Guard yourselves.
Anyway, do you sell AOTC runs for gold? No. You're talking about heroic? Heroic who? No, I don't sell that shit. Fuck, be right back. Alright, see you, man.
Beware.
I won't advertise in someone else's chat, but Pavel, chat, but Prot Warrior is fine. What are you talking about advertising? You can't link anything anyway in YouTube chat, so. Oh, that was stupid. Should definitely save grip for the boss. Advertise someone else's channel? I don't give a fuck. I don't think anybody's gonna go and watch somebody else's channel just because somebody brought it up. Zotiko the Game Cat, what's up, friend? How you doing? If somebody came in here like spamming a link to somebody else's channel, that's one thing, but just talking about somebody who's doing something that is relevant to the discussion, definitely don't worry about that. I feel like selling raid runs is like Martin Shkreli hiking the price for AIDS pills. Yeah, I would encourage 0 people to ever buy a raid run. There's no reason anybody should. But then again, I play the game a little differently, so. I know Prot Warrior is good. What are you talking about? I'm not really sure. I think he was talking about you bringing up Nerfed or whatever the dude's name is. Sensed or whatever the guy's name is. We gotta get Grievous off though before we go. Yeah. Looks like we'll be alright.
Time for a sacrifice.
Yeah, we got a lust, right?
Beware.
Hey, rune weapon. Should have saved it. I don't feel in control of my health bars, Prot Warrior. Yeah, I bet.
Beware. Beware.
The one nice thing about the Blood Bolt being so high damage is I can just get a real big death grip or death strike off afterwards. But it's pretty scary. Just see that, like, just fucking half my health from a single cast.
Beware.
I should just save as many resources as we can at this point, I think. Goon's power take you? Why? What's wrong? See, like, that's kind of fun, actually. Get hit for half my health and then immediately heal back to full. Kind of fun, actually. Alright, here's the real deal here. Let's use the second pot. Oh! Lol, they're all next to each other. Oh, dead already. I didn't even fucking get in position. I think I might have got hit by the mechanic, though. I don't know. But yeah, that's that. GG. There's the key gun.
Beware.
Mythic Plus is teamwork. Any tank can run high keys. Praised Gahoon. Nice. That part where you talked about also did 18 shrine in time. Nice. Gilbert. What's up, man? Any tank can run high keys. Yep, I would agree.
Beware.
No, did he actually get by? Wow, that's interesting. With the proper team, all 6 specs can. Yep. Doesn't mean they're great at doing high keys, right? I don't think anybody's saying they're the best tank, though. That's the thing. Yeah, it's weird that they changed that, but I think they wanted to give Druid a little bit extra utility. No, that's the guy's key who... It was his key anyway, wasn't it? So... How's this week? Great. It's excellent. I don't like any effects being nullified. Gotcha. The problem is the whole community thinking that they need a blood decay for their +6 writing. That's what I'm saying. That's the real problem. I don't know why this... It's weird. It seems like it's gotten worse over the years. It's like... I don't know how... Like... I'm not sure how to describe this. It's like a hive mind kind of thing, you know? It's like... These people, they don't have their own opinions. They let other people make their opinion for them. It's really weird. It's so prevalent now. I don't know what to say about the whole situation. Well, when you talk with the top player doing high keys and ask them about other tanks, they say they don't know because they only play Blood DKs. Right. I like Blood DKs for Mythic Plus, but I just assume pick a Brewmaster, Demon Hunter, or Warrior. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think, like, empirically, there's not this big of a difference between all the different tanks, but people make it look like there is. I don't know. So stupid. I mean, what do you expect? Like, why even do this dungeon? I haven't had much issue getting in keys on my bear or prot warrior. I think people blow the problem way out of proportion. Well, getting into keys, I don't know about, but let's not worry about that because that's an entirely social situation. Entirely social situation, right? Like, that's nothing that Blizzard can access. Like, they cannot change that no matter what. But at least in terms of talking about, like, the power or viability of a spec, that is something that Blizzard has great control over. I haven't had much issue getting... Okay, we read that. There's another comment. One wipe and he pulls the... Yeah, exactly. Just fucking uninstalls. Like, what a joke. Yeah, it's sad. It's a sad place that we're in with Mythic Plus, but it's the way it is. I would have liked to do that shrine. Oh, there we go. Let's give shrine like a... Oh, it's only an 11, but I want to focus on my own key this week. Or not focus on it, but I'd like to do this key this week. Where is it? I'd like to do this key this week, and it would be good if I could get a little practice in. So, oh my god, what the hell is this comp? Fucking Death Knight DPS, Jesus. I do it, Iceblock. Oh, try getting in a 5-man as a warrior. That is not a tank. Yeah, I mean, we do 5-mans with warriors all the time. It's definitely not a great pick. But again, the problem is, like, you guys got to stop saying this stuff. Like, got to stop perpetuating this cycle here. You can just do your own key. This is always an option 100% of the times. I know people think, like, oh, this key's dead this week, blah, 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 but it's not true. And you can even delete your key, at least for now. It looks like that's changing in 8.1. But you can even delete your key and get a new one if you really had to. But, I don't know. It's just so silly. People keep saying that. I mean, Fury Warrior, never have any issues. No rogue. Oh, right. No rogue for Shrine. Odd choice.
Alliance forces are mulling
whatever, it doesn't matter.
your location. Ensure this day
I just want
is
to practice.
their last.
I want to practice. I want to see the bosses a bit. I don't know exactly what they're going to look like this week, but probably not actually going to be any different, are they? Bolstering is not obviously going to affect any bosses, and Grievous. Ah, you know what? Oh, fuck, man. This last boss is going to be really, really, really hard with Grievous, isn't it? Because people downstairs are going to have Grievous, and the healer's not going to be able to heal them. But I do think this last boss has been, like, substantially nerfed with these changes to how that mechanic works. We're going to have to give it a try. What healer you feel the best with? I have an entire video on that topic. IMO people to other keys because they want to join a party that is ready to go versus take the time to build a party. It's true, but you can still do it. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't expect somebody else to invite you to a group. That's kind of entitled, if you ask me. Like, No matter what class or spec you're playing, there's always going to be somebody better than you. So if you think like I should automatically get an invite to whatever key I sign up to, then that's a bit silly. I mean, there's like, if you start a key, you'll see there's like 40 plus damage dealers that might sign up. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying you're doing it, Iceblock. I'm just saying a lot of people do it. They're like, I get declined from groups after all day. It's like, well, yeah, they can't bring 40 fucking people. Somebody's got to get declined, dude. It's just, it's too many people for the fucking key. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Dish, Shaman, Druid, Mistweaver, and then rest. Yeah, that would be the list, I guess, for me, right? What do you use for your cursor? I lose mine a lot. It's a weak core. Should be in the package that I have down below. When I have a key I want to do, I'd rather build the party. Yeah, exactly. I like it for, you know, I like it. I like straight up joining somebody else's group more because it's kind of funny to see somebody else's party put together. I feel like there's more randomness to it and it's more funny to stream and perhaps more interesting to do. But if I'm really, like, if I was super worried about doing my own key, then I would definitely want to have the people that I pick in the group, you know? Rather than allowing somebody else to do it for me. So, but anyway, why we're talking about that. What is Black Friday? It's a holiday, let's put it that way. It's like a day, it's basically the day everybody starts shopping for Christmas gifts. So people do these like insane deals just to try to get as much value out of them as possible, and it's caused this like insane social scene where people are like, millions of people are all shopping at one point, and they're all getting there the second the store opens, all this, and it causes all this kind of shit. Your stream shows real world conditions. Yes, exactly. That's something that I want to try to translate into a video series for sure, so. You can avoid all damage on last boss, so you can keep debuff and be without healer, yeah. To prevent infested if they have. Wait, Unix. Metro, I see people in siege just before insert the key. Yeah, we're gonna do that here.
With the power of the Tide Pearl, our fleets will be unstoppable. The Alliance must not claim this prize. All who oppose us will fall.
If you want to push beyond 14s, you need to use expensive pots for a trash pack. Yeah, I agree for sure. I mean, you should be doing that on any key for sure. DK puts D&D right as a start. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure why that happens, but it does happen. If you want world-class DPS, I can let you know my schedule. Yeah, okay, what else? People don't want to invest in pots. Invest in pots. I see Demon Hunters do it too. Yeah, Demon Hunter probably can do it too. I don't know how, but how do you feel about DK nerfs in 8.1? Basically not nerfs. Veteran of the Third War is not actually a nerf. Insisting flasks for Mythic Plus. Who does that? I'm not sure. A couple people, I guess. Maybe they have other DPS with 12 to 15 second AoE. Yeah, I mean, anybody can do, like, a Warlock can put this shit, the same type of ability down now. That's way too much money to spend on expensive pots as DPS. Yeah, then you're not as dedicated as you could be, right?
5, 4, 3, 2,
so it's considered a bug,
1.
what we're doing here? Definitely, 100% a bug. Definitely not intended.
The power of the Tide Pearl, our fleets will be unstoppable. The Alliance must not claim this prize. All who oppose
Yeah, what the hell is that one then, Aggro? What the fuck?
Now, let the hunt begin.
Okay, this guy's starting to get annoying now. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I want to do Mythic Plus, not farm gold. Yeah, well, that's how WoW works, man. You want to be the best you can be, then you're gonna have to do more than just log on. You don't have to. You don't have to do it. It's not like any. How would anybody even notice? Like, you can just be like, yeah, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna be like fucking like tracking that shit in the middle of the dungeon, right? Flasks, that should be something that everybody should commit to. Like, there's no reason not to use a flask. But to be using like the best, I'm telling you, prolonged power really is very good, especially as a tank. Like, it's actually a really good pot, and it's basically free.
Beware.
How are they not nerfs? I have an entire video on the topic, man. Check it out. I actually have 2 videos on the topic. Get anything interesting out of the cache? Yeah, I got 390 gloves. Really good piece. If you're doing 10 plus, you should be flask. Yep. I like using the old flask to save some money. But yeah, if you're not serious enough to flask, then especially for like a 14 or 15 or something like that, then you probably, I wouldn't want to bring you, right? Prolonged power are pretty cheap. Yeah, they're extremely cheap. And they're really valuable if you ask me. I think they're still a very good choice for 5-mans. Pulling mobs with blobs? No thanks. It's fucking, I don't know why they did this shit. It's weird. Anyway, what else? Yellow mobs don't buff red, but they're still mobs that we don't need to kill. I use the expensive pot on big pulls or bosses on prolonged. Yeah, it's like if there's a boss where I know my damage is going to be really needed as a tank, then I'll definitely use one of like shark boss on a high key. That's one that I always use it on because I know that that's one that we're going to get a lot of value out of Lust, and we're definitely going to need as much DPS as possible. But typically, like, it's just Lusts are like, I don't know. Lust and dungeons aren't nearly as important as Lust and bosses, so. And raid bosses, that is. You think Marksman Hunter will be viable? Yeah, they're getting a lot better, apparently. I have no idea. I don't know anything about them, but I know a guy who does, and he thinks they're going to be a lot better. Is that going to aggro that Templar? No, good.
Beware.
Anyway, are you Alliance or Horde? Asking you to do PTR keys. Yeah, I'd like to do some PTR stuff, actually. But it doesn't really matter for that. Make either.
Beware.
I guess prefer Horde though.
Beware.
Woo! What that fucking dragon, holy shit. I don't know if we needed to do that, goddamn. When's this instance goes well, I love it, but when the party is shit, I just want to quit, yeah. You busy over the weekend? I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow, if that's what you're asking. I'm gonna come home from work and try to do it tomorrow. If I gotta talk to Tripline though. If he's not available tomorrow, then I probably won't be able to. Unless anybody knows a healer that wants to do it on the PTR. Or I would even consider doing it as a tank, or as the healer myself, if somebody else wants to tank, but I would definitely rather get the POV from the tank. Shrine of the Storm is real nerve-wracking, oh yeah. I don't mind this dungeon at all. I know a lot of people dislike it. I quite like it.
How dare you sully this holy place with your presence?
I just had too many issues with DPS on second boss. Gotcha. If we do 10, I could always tank in a pitch. Yeah, the good thing about the PTR is like you can just make any character you want and you just be free geared. So, wait, is this gonna bolster the boss? Yes. Rip. My damage is shit. Anyway, we have 300 or 1300 team. Want to do some keys with you on the PTR? What? When? Do you guys have a key? Because I don't know what's actually going on the PTR. That's the problem. Ripperoni 2x bolstered boss? Yeah. It doesn't really make that much of a difference when it's such a low key, though. The biggest issue I have in this dungeon is people not doing second boss right. Gotcha. It's a tough part for sure. We're busy with Thanksgiving till Saturday. Gotcha. Yeah, if for some reason it doesn't happen by Saturday, then we can talk about it. But I definitely didn't plan on doing it on Saturday. How do you do second boss without kick orders? Just kick. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not good. The mechanic isn't that dangerous, honestly. People over-exaggerate it badly. Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. Just kick when you can, and as long as everybody doesn't do it on the first one, then it doesn't really matter. Really, the last boss is the one that needs coordinated kicks, because if you don't have a good team with a lot of, like, if you have a bunch of people with long CD kicks, then you won't, if a single mistake will be GG. The boss became really big. Yeah, I didn't realize the bosses got actually larger when they bolster as well. It's funny. Oh, these mobs aren't bolstered though. That's nice. So that's hopefully maybe when the boss respawns, he won't be bolstered either. Anyway, did the yellow blobs bolster the boss? No, we just have shit DPS, so we didn't kill the elites in time. Normally you'd go get those elites while you're waiting. This guy's marks as well, I just realized. That's funny. I guess it's just too risky though. I've done it a couple times and it's always like right. It's always alright, like, because it's not bolstering. But I guess this week, since it's bolstering, it's just not a great idea.
A fine kill, but our true prey retreated into the shrine.
Anyway, these next packs with 4 non-elite mobs plus mini-boss is so shitty on bolstering. Yeah, I mean, you could tell that's exactly why they did it, you know? They wanted this to happen. I just tank the ads down there and pull both packs at the same time. Hi, Faxi. That's Maleen. He's literally one of the highest parsing hunters in the US. Oh, yeah? That's funny. Oh, yeah. What the hell's he doing in this key? How you been? I love Shrine. Just hard to get a group who can actually complete the dungeon. Lots of them. Tunneling, not enough interrupts. Yeah, gotcha. Bolstering plus fortified is the real deal. Yeah, makes the dungeon a lot longer and a lot harder at times, too. I always forget about this fucking infested sometimes. Does Maleen always play marksman? You know? First time hearing of him.
Run away, little girl.
In keys he does. That's interesting. I wonder why. Last week was completely dead when it came to Pug. I disagree entirely. But I definitely think this week isn't going to be any better based on what I've seen so far. Very difficult to do some bosses with Grievous. Is that the real Maleen? If so, then he's very well known in the WoW world. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, I've never heard of him. It must be because he's like 15, 18 score and I haven't updated in like a week, so it's probably him.
Run away, little girl.
Sex him? No, I don't. I'm not attracted to him.
Beware.
Timing a key is easier though. Pretty sure he has 3 sets of, or has 3 of steady aim traits. Is that a big deal for 5 minutes? Metro is mine, Jeremy. No, hey Doc, what's up, man? Long time no see. How you been? How's things, my friend? How's things? I did stuff with him on the 20 realm last year. He always runs off cookie cutters. Oh, I see. So it's kind of more like he does it to be interesting, or not necessarily because he thinks it's the strongest. Is that what maybe the case is? But all right, crazy busy. Sweet, man. Glad to hear it. But good. Oh, that's good to hear. Why are they attacking this? I don't... What the fuck? Anyway, sure. Let's just bolster them even more than we need to. Steady aim build is like the unfunnest spec ever. It's just using 2 spells, oh yeah. So like Hunter and Classic then. That's funny. If he has 3 steady aim, a single target would be best in the game. Oh wow, really? No, I don't know. It doesn't feel like he's... I'm not really sure why he's in an 11 key in the first place, but second of all, I'm not really that impressed by his play. Thinking about getting back into WoW, but I've seen a lot of hate towards the game. It's just a lot of idiots, honestly. I would get back into WoW. If you like WoW, you'll like... If you like Legion, you'll like BFA. That's for sure. All these people who are like dissing the game, I really feel like most of them are just casuals. Or at least not, they were never going to be in it for the long haul anyway, more so. Maybe not casuals, but just people who are not really going to play the game frequently enough to have a real opinion on it. It's Shrine, so he's probably after the trinket. Oh, really? So even like doing it on 11 is worth it for him. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, WoW isn't any worse than Legion. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely, I'd say it's better in a lot of ways. Good to hear. I love Legion. Awesome. Then you'll love BFA for sure.
Run away, little girl. Run
A bandwagon, yeah, seriously, for real, that's what it is. It's just like, I'm telling you, like these people, they don't even have their own opinion. They're just echoing other people's opinions, and it's so sad. Like, I swear to God, the situation is like, they're like, well, I guess I don't like BFA. Well, I don't know why, so let's start making shit up about it, you know what I mean? Like, that's all that happens. I guess it also depends on what you're doing. I only enjoy group raid content, and that's pretty fun in BFA. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you would, like... That's like one of the 2 possible endgame pathways, right? So unless you're literally not going to do any group content, I don't know what else there is besides PvP. If you want it to be like a pep battle main, maybe there's some problems with the expansion. I'm not, I'm not really sure. And people always, oh, that's lucky, I guess. I didn't mean to not break that. People always cite like class design and shit, but it's like classes are like identical. They're like exactly as they were in Legion minus the artifact, so I just don't get it. Most of the criticisms of the expansion I just don't understand at all. There's a couple things that I definitely agree with, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. Not problems if you ask me. I recently got big into Arena. Oh, sweet, man, that's cool. Pushing close to 1400. Damn, that's fucking top tier, man. 1400, pretty good. Have you ever done serious PvP? No, never. PvP, I heard it sucks pretty hard. I can't see how. I mean, last expansion... It had to be worse last expansion, surely. I can't really understand how it could be worse than last expansion. Like, they had that template system, and everybody hated it. So they removed it, and now people still hate it? It's like, what? You can't have it both ways, guys. You gotta fucking make up your mind here. I don't know. Islands are fine, but Warfronts are kind of dull. I think the big problem with Warfronts is that there's only the 1 out right now. So again, another problem with the launch of the game. But one that's being fixed in 8.1, so very excited for that new Warfront. Looks awesome, by the way. I was taking a look at some of the associated quests and stuff like that on the PTR. It's really neat. I'm very excited for it. And just having a second Warfront is so valuable. Like, it really makes the system work the way it was always supposed to, I feel like. Yeah, got lucky there. If that padded 1 second quicker, we would have had a bolstered infested mob there.
Run away, little girl.
PvP was Garbo in Legion. That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't like PvP in one expansion, then hate it in the next, and not blame yourself for that. I don't know. It's a bit weird. They should have started with the second Warfront. I agree. Yeah. Like I said, basically 8.1 should have just been the launch patch, I think. But it does kind of make 8.1 that much sweeter, to be honest, which is kind of stupid to say, but makes me way more excited for 8.1, knowing all these awesome changes are coming. Yeah, and honestly, I know again it's stupid to say, but they only have so much time to develop it. If you want expansions to come out quicker, then there's gonna, you know, it's gonna get rushed occasionally. It's just how it's gonna be. Can't really blame Blizzard entirely for that. What really feels bad gameplay-wise is losing the artifacts, but we knew we were losing them before we even got them, so I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's just something that we're gonna get built up again over time anyway, like new Legion, new artifact-like stuff is
5,
with the,
4,
you know what I mean,
3,
with the Azerite system. So
None shall stand against the storm.
anyway, I just want 8.1 to be here. Yeah, I can't wait. Sure.
The breeze is ever at our back. Please, protect me.
My howl is impenetrable. Run away, little girl.
Run away. Get the fuck out of here, man. What game is this? No fucking run.
Protect me. The breeze is ever at our back.
These tornadoes, though.
My howl is impenetrable.
Oh, I could drop Grievous with this, right? Nope.
Protect me.
Only Necrotic, I guess. That'd be cool.
Run away, little girl.
The breeze is ever at our back.
Alright, once this boss dies, the fight's pretty much over.
Protect
We did
me.
it! Why does it take so long for 8.1? Because they still have a lot that they need to test, it seems. Demon Hunter is fun, but not as a caster class. Not a caster class at all.
Run away, little girl.
Or you mean you don't like casters? Wait, so we won't always have Azerite armor? Correct, yeah. It's like an expansion feature. And then that'll go away next expansion, and then they'll add another similar infinite progression, customizable gear feature. Just like legendaries and artifacts were, you know. Is that pull? It's not a weak core, it's an add-on Exorcist raid tool is the name of it. It's in the video though, check it out. Honestly, Mythic Plus and rating are the only real draws for me now. Yep, I mean that's how it's always been for me. Endgame PvP has always been the only real draw, and rating was not enough in WoD. I noticed it the most, obviously, so I'm very satisfied. But I mean, the changes they made to leveling, the changes they made to even PvP, like they interest me a lot. I just don't have the time for them. Hindering Cleave is such a joke now. Why? You can move from it? Have you always been able to move from it? I'm not sure if you. That's the answer is yes. I don't remember being able to move from it in the past, but maybe I'm just an idiot. No, you haven't always been able to move from it. Gotcha. It used to follow you. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I didn't want to embarrass myself too bad there, but they nerfed Hindering Cleave. Yeah, I guess I didn't notice that one. You could move from it. Oh. This happens so often. Hey, do you guys think X or Y is better? X is definitely better. Y is definitely better. It's like two completely opposite answers. Boss used to follow you around, now he just stands still. Yeah, I thought that was the case. Anyway, almost 2 months ago I told you about the tapir. I don't know what that is, sorry ma'am.
Beware.
If you told me about it, I apologize, I don't remember.
Beware.
Anyway, that feels like an overnerf to me, that you can so easily avoid a mechanic now. I agree, but this place was probably overtuned, honestly, so I'm fine with it. So, only did 9 last week, but got 395. Nice, that's awesome. 20 item level higher than it was supposed to be, right? It's pretty nice. I mean, now it targets a random person and it doesn't follow them. Gotcha. So if that's the case, then this place definitely gets a lot easier on Tyrannical. It's like a pig-dog mixture with the elephant nose. Gotcha. Never heard of it. I need to try to repair in between these packs if I can. Grip it away so the infest isn't getting control there. It's good to see it. Well done with the infest. Oh, probably, oh goody, PvP week. Nice. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of PvP. I won't be doing the skirmish stuff. I think place is definitely easier on Tyrannical. Yeah, maybe so, I don't know. There's a couple hard bosses in here, but now, especially with the changes, it's definitely going to be a lot easier on Tyrannical. 2 bosses, maybe even 3. I didn't really look at the shrine changes because I run it so infrequently. Yeah, let's come on up here.
Nelly deals for a friend of
Good.
Grumbles. Like you.
That was well optimized. No, they're gonna spawn like right here, right? I think it's this, or maybe it's up here. I don't know. About to find out. Yeah, it's right here. A little bit even further away than I thought, but it's tough with bolstering though. These are gonna get bolstered now. Anyway, aren't the ads from last boss also fortified? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. But those aren't really the hard part. Yes, me. Hello, bruv. Hey, Jens. Long time no see. How you been? What are you up to, friend? Okay, that went pretty well. This is not going to go great, probably, but. They'll probably be dead before this pack even comes back, so that's fine. Anytime you see that 3x move away from that mechanic, just AMS. Can't be ass trying to figure out where they're all facing. It's not worth it. Just ran a half a marathon. Oh, really? What the hell? Half marathon in the middle of the day like that? That's weird. Oh, I guess it's you live in Europe, right? Yeah. Oh, they got bolstered? Fuck. Only the one did somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. See, Vortex hype. I can't wait for that to be on Druid. Guardian Druid, that is. Oh, we're definitely going to have count. Be over, I guess. I'm not actually sure what happens when you... I haven't pulled these in a long time. A lot of fucking damage, though. Holy shit. Wow! I actually died on fucking 11 fortified or tyrannical? What the fuck? Holy shit. This is why you don't pull this trash, I guess. I literally don't even know what killed me. Like, I haven't done this trash in months. Oh my god, Metro died. That was crazy, though, to be honest. Like, I have no idea why I even died there. Not sure. Rip, mine sucks. Yeah, I guess so. Death Raining the bridge is surely better. Yeah, probably. We probably should have did it. I'm just like, I've not done this place without a rogue in probably since 0. So I didn't know what to expect. Nice Pugging. It's
It would seem you have guests, Lord Stormsong.
Intruders, I shall cast your bodies to the blackened depths, to be crushed for eternity.
Rip mind equals rest in peace mind. Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
Peace with your queen, for your life ends here. Your head will soon be mounted on my wall.
Anyway, a druid just needs to run to the end in stealth. It's super easy. Nice.
Beware.
That'd be funny if you can grip the person who was in this situation. Oh, I ate one by accident, didn't I? Rip. Now we have to kill the person.
Beware.
That'd be funny if you can grip them away from it. I wonder if the play is said. I don't know. I have to see how like top groups do this. This is a pain in the fucking ass, having to dodge these for like 30 seconds while we wait for another thing to come up. It's really annoying, especially with multiple melee. I had a pug group that wiped 3 times because they were eating the orbs. Wow, seriously? That's low-key shit right there, huh?
Beware.
No, somebody ate 3 out of 5? Oh, there we go. So that's what I think you're really supposed to have happen. I think you're supposed to like wait until the final set. Basically like the set. Oh, what the hell? He's still not dead. There we go. Anyway, don't forget to like the stream, guys. Only 8 people did. You can like it if you want. It's not gonna do anything for the actual stream, but don't forget to check out the merch. And if you guys have any anything that you would like to see in the merch shop, let me know. We can make it together. That's the one nice thing about this new merch contract that I have here. It's really really easy to make gear. The old system I had set up, it was so difficult to actually get something made. This is so much better. So red mine, can't be asked.
Beware.
You gonna run over more? Or? All right. Anyway, worst group I've ever had. That's got to be one of the worst ever, to be honest. Like ever made. Where's that mage food that guy gave me? Here it is. Anyway, I want Doc is God shirt, and I'm with Metro, and I approve this Metro. Yeah, Aaron, I approve this message. Yeah, we can make it. Did someone bought something yet? Yeah, we got 3 things have sold so far.
The trail leads deeper into this foul-smelling passage.
Eating peanut butter sandwiches at the moment? Nice. Good luck.
Some unseen force stalks us.
Well, we still have a good chance at upgrading this, but as long as we don't wipe on the boss, should be alright. Yeah, like this is the best part about this is it's like fully integrated into YouTube's layout there, so you can see it. You should. I don't know how it appears on streams. I'd imagine it's there as well, but yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, obviously I'm not the most creative person. I fully admit that. So if anybody has any ideas that they would want to see on a shirt, let me know. And we could check it out. We're gonna need this pack now. Pretty sure we need this pack. I always see people like try to skip it, I think, but we need it, so we just don't need any more than this pack. Because we also skipped the Templar at the start. Well, we skipped one of the Templars. We pulled one that I wouldn't have normally pulled as well, so we kind of had net positive. Alright, so I think I'll probably have time for one more after this. Hopefully we can get something worth doing. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go around 4:15ish to get some stuff done before raid. I want to log on the PTR as well, so we'll do one more key and then we'll go on the PTR and see what's going on there. If we could see anything that makes sense. Do siege. We'll see, man. I'm not really that interested in siege, but if there's a good like a siege 13 or 14 or something higher, then I'll do it for sure. But... oh, we still need. Oh, we got it afterwards.
5, 4.
Okay, so we're gonna just keep them back here now. I think it's the right play. All the way in the back. Do Siler. And me and Siler got to share a bed together at BlizzCon. It was pretty nice. First time I ever slept with a man before. Morning Metro, how was your test? Yeah, I actually got a upgrade for the first time in a very long time.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Well, Siler isn't a bad first. Yeah, I kind of thought when we got the room it was going to be like, you know how most hotel rooms have like 2 small beds? Well, this room had like 1 giant bed. Like a fucking king size, like a massive king size bed. So it was fine. We employed an old tactic that I used to use when my cousins would sleep over. We would, one would sleep on top of the bed with like an extra blanket, and the other one would sleep under the covers of the bed. And that's what we did, so it wasn't awkward. The first but not the last, maybe. We'll see if he wants to go next year to BlizzCon as well. I don't think he had a great time, honestly, and I don't blame him. It was kind of lame. BlizzCon itself was kind of lame. The trip to Cali was awesome, but for other reasons, not related to BlizzCon, if you ask me. So it's like, it was a lot of money to go all the way to a fucking convention. That was kind of shitty. Now these basically don't do damage to anyone anymore, so it's like perfectly fine to kill them or just let them hit. They do like very little damage now. I don't know, I definitely wouldn't just be attacking them with blood. What the fuck? Why are we bloodlusting if people are just gonna attack the ads? I don't get it.
4, 3, 2.
I'd fill out Spoon You Metro, you better watch out. Sweet, yeah, well if you're ever at BlizzCon, let me know. Congrats, bro, thanks man, yeah. It's just like there doesn't seem like there's a lot of damage on this fight anymore. Everybody's at completely full health, so. Anyway, sharing is caring though. Oh yeah, that's cool. I never knew. They lost that. All right, let's get count. Probably not do it with an infested pack. But...
You dare to interfere in my affairs.
What do we need? 3%? No, 2% really.
You can oppose my will.
Just 1 extra mob after this goes.
It is the law of the wild. The strong take from the weak.
Enjoy this victory. It will be.
It's cool that Rexar is like talking shit to Queen Ajara, like the most badass character in the universe. Wait, that's not count either? What the fuck?
Our vessels will become predators of the sea.
Anyway, WoW used to be so good. Why, what happened? Your healer is pulling 12k? Yeah, it's so much easier to do good DPS as the healer now. They nerfed the fuck out of some of these fights in here. A tall 12, damn. That would be a good key, but I would like to find something a little higher. How can you reset your key? Just delete it? Yeah, just delete it and do another mythic. Another tip that I can give you is if you have a 12 key or something like that and you do a 15, for example, delete your key before it, you'll get a 14. So that's nice. But, yeah, realistically, I'm not that scared of this place at all. I just got to get a rogue for skipping the middle of trash and just, you know, good DPS, and we'll be able to do that. Probably Saturday we'll do it. All right, let's find a good, like, something higher. What's the highest we've done? 13 so far? Yeah, we've only done 13. Let's try to find 14 or higher. Hopefully we'll find something. There's not a lot of keys going on right now, honestly. Oh, there's one. 14 Motherload. Let's rock. Okay, Shirley. Let's go ahead and invite me, please. Surely I'm not going to get declined from 14 millilode. This is definitely the dungeon I'm most experienced. Oh yeah, what's this breakdown? Let's take a look. Aim shot appears to be a strong spell. Seems like the ability does a good amount of damage. Anyway, any specific pulls to be wary of in Freehold this week? I haven't done it yet, so I'm not sure. Biggest hit? Oh yeah, let's take a look. I can't tell if that's a lot of damage or if the rest of the kit just sucks. I don't... I guess... I don't know. 62k non-crit, 128k crit. Is that a lot? I guess that's a lot of damage, right? Me? What the fuck? Are you Chinese? What? Steady aim trait makes your aim... I see, so that's the trait doing that? Yeah, that's steady aim, gotcha. Super noob question, but do Gahoon spawns add to bolster? No, luckily. These are the guys from before. Thinking about starting fresh, looking at an arcane mage. What's good and fun right now? I couldn't answer that question for you. It's better if you answer it yourself, you know? The answer to that question is way too dependent on your interests. So, but, you know, if you have some specific questions, I could try to answer them for sure. I don't know how long I've been streaming, though, because the DC... I assume that other stream already went live, right? Let's see. Usually when I'm offline for that long, it's usually gone for good. All right, let's go ahead and get these... Hey man, beefiest taco. What's up, friend? How you doing? So I'll eat that food as well. Just make sure I can get the food and get up there in time. Maybe I'll get a legendary as well. That'd be nice. Nope, just gold. I wonder though if I, like, is there any reason we can't just pull this pack as well? I'm not really sure how it would work. PTR or live? Is that a serious question? Live, of course. What are we doing? I'm ready to go. What's going on? I guess they're probably in Discord together and the rogue is doing something. I'm gonna kill these two then. I want to see what happens if we do this. I don't see why you couldn't do it. I don't see why we couldn't just start at the end. I'm not really sure why you wouldn't be able to. Does anybody have any idea why you can't just start like the end and pull all the trash to you? Why is that pack showing infested? It's just a weak aura bug. Happens all the time. Something bugged with the weak aura. You can pull the pack on the right and skip all the ones on the left. Makes it go quicker. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. I'm just talking about pulling them before the dungeon starts. Entertaining and as informative as always. Good fight, good night. Alright, see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. gonna do one more dungeon and then I gotta get going. I'm gonna try to get on the PTR, but if we don't start soon, I might not have time for that. But yeah, if you guys want to do some 5-man, I gotta talk to Tripline though. I don't know where he's. I haven't heard from him today. But yeah, hopefully he'll be around tomorrow afternoon. If you guys want to do some 5-mans on the PTR tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow afternoon. If not, no big deal. We could try to do it on the weekend at some point, but it's gonna be a lot harder for me to make time on the weekend. I'd definitely like to do it Wednesday before I go out, if possible. So is he leaving or not? Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, so let's check the VOD. Yeah, so that one went live. Oh, that was 3.5 hour stream. Fuck. So I'm well over an hour, or well over 4 hours now. Closer to 5. Alright, so we'll do this. Hopefully it takes well under an hour. We can log on PTR for a few minutes, and then I gotta get going. But if for some reason this runs over an hour, I'm gonna have to just leave the group, so. So what's everybody's plan for Thanksgiving? I asked before, I think only Andrea responded. Or maybe I just missed the responses. It was funny how we diverted hard from that gun topic. I made like a joke, I was like, what's everybody's favorite chain restaurant? And like 20 people replied. Seismical, it's chest day. What's up, buddy? How's it going? It is. It was. It is still, but I already got mine. Got an upgrade for the first time in a long time. Haste Mastery gloves. Not the best spread of stats, but yeah, I didn't have haste on my old gloves, so that's nice. My old gloves were crit mastery, I'm pretty sure, right? I still have them. Yeah, high crit too. That's terrible. So yeah, this is a great upgrade. 390 compared to 385 as well. It's pretty nice. Oh, no. Okay, I don't want to do this because what it's going to do is it's going to spawn the robot, isn't it? If I aggroed that second pack, it would just run to the robot, surely. So that's not a good idea. So we won't do that. Yeah, at this point, I think I might not have time to get on the PTR. All you gotta do is target that Adlo if you got slows and or interrupts. I'm talking about pulling it before the dungeon, man. That's what I'm talking about. We're talking about aggroing it before the dungeon starts. There's a trick, maybe you're not aware of it. There's a trick that if you put D&D down and the mob is dead, for some reason when it respawns in Mythic Plus, it'll get aggroed by the D&D. I have no idea why that is, but that's how it works. So I was wondering, why can't I just do it with every pack in here and then we can just make a big pull out of the gate? But the problem is it's like gonna aggro the robot, I guess, and we don't want to pull that, so that would be a bad idea. If that wasn't the case, I guess if we did left side instead, I have to try it at some point. If we did left side instead, it would definitely, I could definitely get 2 packs. And even though they're casters, they'll both run out there, you know. Because I guess they probably couldn't attack me anyway through the wall. I assume there's some kind of line of sight on that wall, otherwise we would be able to put D&D down over the wall like you used to be able to in CMs. Used to be able to do that in CMs. Used to be, there was like a height on the wall, and if you, I can't remember, there was a couple items, why are we fighting this stuff? There's a couple items in the game that like allowed you to get taller or stand on something specifically. I don't know if you guys remember it. It was the first patch of mob. The feast had collision, and you were able to stack them up. So you could actually make like a staircase with the feasts, which is pretty funny. But. That guy seems perfect. He's an accomplished player as well, it looks like. Do D&D at 5 seconds left. All right. So what is it changing? What do we think? It's making the slow deteriorate faster, so they're not super slow out of the gate. Because it's still, I'm not really sure why it's working better, but it does seem to be. I guess this probably worked last expansion too. I just didn't know about it. It's popular this expansion because it stops the infested mob from being infested. Right, it is, but I mean that's nice, but like being able to aggro trash before the timer even starts is just so valuable. Like surely that would have been being used last expansion too, right? Makes the D&D disappear faster so it doesn't slow them for too long. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. The D&D would disappear. Even if the mobs were still in it, they would not be slowed anymore because it would be gone. Alright, I want to... Oh, JK. I was going to say I want to do this, but I don't want to just sit here and wait all day. Jesus Christ. This is... I can't guarantee this is going to run into... This is just my luck here. I had plenty of time to start this, and then people start leaving, acting like idiots. I guarantee this is going to become a problem. What's the timer on this key? Does anybody actually know? Can you find out somewhere? My best motherload was 32 minutes, 15. So it's probably a 30-minute timer because I think we didn't upgrade that 15, right? Oh no, we did that. That was upgraded. We did upgrade that. So what's a 36-minute timer or something? So either way, as long as we don't start much later than that, yeah, okay, we should be good now. As long as we start before 3:40, I should have plenty of time unless we don't upgrade it, which is probably going to end up happening. Yeah, see what happens. Oh, come on. Seriously, do we not have... Christ. Anyway, don't understand why people need a port to motherload. They don't. It's just faster. I'm running out of timer. What happened? With what? Would you ever consider using blockades for hard content? No. I have way better trinkets than that, if you ask me. What happened in the last mother load? Nothing. We didn't start. Like, a couple people left before we started. That guy's got a lot of time keys. This guy's got 115 10 to 14 runs. That's crazy. I thought I had a lot. I have 80. I thought was a lot, but this guy's got 60. This guy's only got 20. This guy's got 115. That's nuts. I gotta fucking I gotta step my game up, do more 5-mans on my DK. I wonder what 80 plus means. Like, is it 80 to 100, or is it 80 to 85, or what? How's it work? Anyway, hey there, Metro Duct Tape. What are the fixes this weekend? Bolstering. What is it? I don't know. Bolstering Grievous. Bolstering Grievous, of course. What happened to last year? What was that? Oh, this guy's fire, sweet. Let me get in. It's 3%. Free 3%. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, robots do nothing? They make the pack take a lot longer. We don't need percent. Fucking Christ, man. I don't know why this happens all the time. People don't know how to finish off packs. Only need to do that at strat for double death skip. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a 30-some minute timer, so 39 minutes, so as long as we are at least close to upgrading it, I should have plenty of timer. It's not even 3:40 yet. I should have 45 minutes before I absolutely have to go, so hopefully, anyway. Use rune weapon. I haven't used it yet today. Would I use it? Did I even use it yet in this dungeon? I'm not even sure. Probably not, because we pulled that. I usually use it out of the gate, but no point in using it before the pull. Best way to buff Prot Warriors, put a ton of mobs that Fierce on the tank. It cannot be dispelled. It's true, actually. If everything was Fierce, like all the mechanics were Fierce again, then you'd definitely be right. But yeah, I don't think it doesn't really matter. AMS could probably break him too, right? I wanted to get that infested mob. They're a physical fear, not magic. No, there's a lot of magic fears in TBC as well. But yeah, either way, it's not the best way to buff Prowler, that's for sure. That is one way that the meta settles, though, is when the utility becomes more useful. Even if it's not better, like, empirically, if it becomes more useful, it's always nice. I mean, that's a big part of Death Grip being so strong, because it's always going to be useful. It'll never not be useful, unless you make all trash immune to Death Grip, then it's always going to be useful in some way. I'm glad to see Fire, honestly. I really like Fire. I think I'm not sure why people aren't playing Fire more. I guess everybody thinks the slow is important, but it's really not. At least not for what we're doing. I do think Fire does just as much DPS, if not more. Because they only want to get fired, ba-dum-tsh. Because they don't want to get fired, ba-dum-tsh. That's a good one. I like that. I like that joke. What the hell? From the group, right. I understood that part. I like this comp a lot, though. I know Rogue's pretty good, but you don't really need one for this dungeon, and I really like Bombkin. Bombkin Fire Mage, just a great comp. What's the best key so far today? What was the best key besides this one? I don't know. We didn't get many done, unfortunately. I think this is going to be the one, though, for sure. Just got to get it done, obviously. Provided we do that, we'll be in good shape. Hail of Fletchet. Come on, get stunned, bro. Get fucking stunned, bro. Definitely nice to stun those when you can. Interrupted the wrong thing. Unfortunate. Try to grip him. Try to move him away, but the guy, he put out the Trents. So they taunted them back. I'm not sure why you would wait until then to do that, but. Taking a long time on trash, though, seems like. This is so much easier than it was last week regardless, though. I don't know if you guys remember last week when we did this, but the packs in here were just insane. I was doing some time walking on my Wario and noticed how useful it is to break those 6-second fears that cannot be dispelled. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, that's true. Definitely the case.
Venture Company thanks you for your patronage. Please enjoy your purchase of the
Problem is a lot of them were just like AoE fears or mechanical fears. So multiple people would be getting hit by them regardless. A lot of Bombkins use Trents on CD. It grants Astral Power. It's good for damage. Yeah, I guess that's true, actually. You're probably right. It was probably a deep. He didn't use it for any reason other than as his own DPS, I guess, right? That makes sense.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anyway, I'm off. Thanks for stream. All right, see you, buddy. I'm not sure when I'll be live again for sure, but hopefully we'll be a couple more times this week, one or the other.
Beware. Damaging this unit violates the terms of use.
Better to stagger it anyway there. The guy lusted thinking I had kicked it, but I didn't. I wanted to make sure I didn't get stunned. But it does stagger. It makes it last longer. The total buff is going to be higher if you wait a bit. Oh, we still got coins. Whoop. Oh, we just did 50% of the boss's health with that lust, though. That's nuts.
Damaging this unit violates the terms of voltage increase.
Shock magic, or whatever. Shock magnet, whatever it's called. Knockback mechanic does a lot of damage, though. Static pulse, I guess it's called. I don't know why. What the fuck I just said, but that's definitely not the name of it.
Beware.
AMS for one, prevent the knockback for the other.
Damaging this unit violates the terms of use.
There's the third one. Got it. Oh yeah, coin magnet, that's the name of this mechanic. You only got a third stack, so not the end of the deal. I think Waycrest and King's Rest are by far the hardest hitting trash. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely agree there. Oh, and then Shocking Claw. I'd combined two different mechanics, that's funny. Shock Magnet, I don't know why I thought that was the name of the mechanic. Finish him up.
Systems failing. Coin release. Move.
That Bone Storm, grip them all together. Look at that DPS. Don't even have rune weapon, lol. Anyway, teaming fortified. What? Are you talking? Yeah, you're like basically correcting him to say that he means last week, but he's on Europe, so he's still doing those fixes. I hate when people knock back mobs, especially like that, those types of mobs. No, I was adding to my own. Oh, when? Oh, you're talking about like from a long time ago? Use Bone Storm now in this pack. Should be good. Heck Kev, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Kev, how's it going? Imagine teaming fortified tyrannical explosive King's Rest. No thanks. Yeah, it's a treat to see these affixes a day early. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I try to always stream on Tuesday no matter what's going on, because I know Tuesday is like the day that could bring the biggest potential. A lot of European runners might want to see exactly what's happening, but now that we've had every combo, I guess maybe those days are closing, but should still be good. What's up, bub? Hey, Trip. Sorry late to the show. Was farming hardcore for herbs. It's no problem. Are you going to be available tomorrow afternoon, you and your wife? I'd like to do try to do some PTR stuff tomorrow, if possible. I still don't know exactly what's going on in the PTR, but if it was going to happen, my best day so far would be Wednesday afternoon. I got to work in the morning, and then I'll be home in the afternoon, and I was hoping to get on and do some stuff before the evening. A couple hours free I'll have. I will be sure not. Alright, okay. Either way, we'll hopefully plan to do it then. I'm not sure where we'd find a healer, but if we have to, I could just play a healer instead. Just gotta get a healer set up as well on there, I guess, in advance. Did they add add-ons to the PTR? Add-ons always work, yeah. They don't ever limit add-ons on the PTR, it's only the beta. You can't really do much without voodoo. Yeah, it would be the same for me, so that's why I gotta get that set up if I end up having to heal. That's easy. You just copy it over from your live profile. Metro, would you be in for $1 million plus King's Rest, teaming fortified tyrannical, but timed? Would I do it for that? I would do it for free. I like 5 minutes. I wonder if voodoo would help me. I just moved my party to yeah, you definitely want to use voodoo. Voodoo's definitely the way to heal for sure. It removes one of the clicks needed to heal. Unless you're using like 100% mouse over, which I'm sure a lot of people do have success with, but I never had success with. I always end up using it on the wrong frame by accident. At times I would try to move and then use the mouse over and it would heal the wrong person, and that was really bad. Especially with Holy Shock being instant. That's not good.
5, 4, 3.
Not gonna have a grip, unfortunately.
1.
You trespass in my domain!
Nice stun, perfect. That was really well done. And now we got my slow again. That one's already stunned. I was gonna stun it, but it's already stunned. Imagine Metro raid leading full-time YouTube dependent on getting a plus !5 King's Rest done on time with pugs. How hardcore would that be? Yeah, that'd be nice. Checking right now to double check the add-ons will work in the PTR. That they definitely do. 100%.
Beware.
They could be out of date, but add-ons like that don't need to be updated for 8.1. Like, unless they completely change something in like the LUA elements of the game, old add-ons will always work. They just always
Unleash your power!
Anyway, that Bombkin DPS, yeah, he's doing well, I guess. Good fight maybe for Bombkin, I don't know. Would you do a challenge run like that one? I mean, that's not a challenge run, dude. That's just something I would want to do anyway. So, I don't know what you guys are even talking about. Acting weird about that shit. If I could find a group to do a 15 King's Rest, I will do a 15 King's Rest. It's not something that you would need to pay me for or whatever else you're talking about.
The wounds must be mended.
Alright, so we have 20 minutes left in here. It's about as much time as we have IRL as well, so hopefully this is all we need. It's weird, I expected the Fire Mage to go like crazy AoE or crazy single target, but that's not what we got. We got like some crazy AoE Fire Mage. I didn't even know Fire Mage was able to do this much AoE, but I guess that makes sense. Probably not a great week for pure AoE though. you ask me. What's Bombkin's item level? I could try to check. Hopefully, I need to really pay attention here though. 379. Oh, come on, nobody stops that? Seriously? 2 got off? Is that fucking serious? Wow. That's not good. We had Solar Beam up too. Daniel, what's up, man? How's it going? He's performing very well. He's okay. He just let 2 mobs heal the full though. Not great. Oh, they still got bolstered? Huh. Yeah, it's just really difficult to like prevent bolstering 100% of the time unless you really pull shit back. But, oh well. My god, this trash takes so long. Bolstering just adds so much time to the dungeon, it's crazy. Around what time are you thinking of tomorrow, my man? Probably like, I don't know, 2, maybe, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. If times are a problem, then we just probably won't be able to do it. I also have a Bombkin friend who wants to tag along. That's probably gonna be overbooked then, but we'll see.
Beware.
He could go resto if needed. Sweet, yeah, if your wife can't come and he could heal, then that would be perfect. So we're definitely not going to have a healer otherwise. And like I said, I don't mind doing it, but it would be very good if I could record it from a tank perspective so the channel gets better, I guess, SEO and everything. It'd be weird to upload a fucking, like, Prime video like that where I'm on a fucking healer. What is the add-on you use to check gear? It's called Exorcist Raid Tools. Just got that pre-pot in, that was nice. It's Bone Storm now, it's not really needed for the next pack, honestly. Appreciable, or appreciate the info. Thanks, no problem, man. Try to help everybody. Sometimes I fail, but I think I do a good job. A good enough job, at least. Now, let's start with the Alchemist. Get a couple of these casts interrupted. Wait, why is Energy Lash targeting the mage? What the fuck? Never seen that before. Rune weapon here, it's fine. Bone Storm's actually going to be back up, so we should use it. Definitely should use it. Not really even taking damage on this pack, it's kind of crazy. Now we are. Good thing we used Bone Storm, goddamn. So it might actually be back up for the boss by the time we kill all this shit. I guess Energy Lash doesn't always target the tank. I'm not really sure what's actually happening here. Did we just battle res that guy? Wow. I would not recommend taking that. Haven't seen any other videos on reaping effects. You gotta, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It makes me think that it's not actually gonna be there. It's not actually, the affix isn't there yet.
5,
But it's
4,
also
3,
possible that just nobody else has done it yet.
1.
Not sure when it would have been added, but I do think it probably would have been added just this build, this recent build from last week. And that's, a lot of people aren't actually focused on pushing a key in the PTR, so. Not sure, we'll find out, hopefully. I could heal her DPS. I have the monk set up for Mistweaver. Gotcha. Good, as long as we have a couple options then in terms of healers. Because I don't know anybody who would heal.
Beware.
But I have a feeling it's not going to be. I haven't logged on there yet, so I don't know if I'm going to get a key at all, but Tagor said that he went on and there was no chest or something, so he had to go get a key from a 2, and it was obviously, or a 0, and it was obviously a 2 key, so that's probably not a good sign. We might end up pushing, like, we might end up spending like 2-3 hours in 5-mans and then get a 10 with infested still.
Beware.
My buddy Projects could heal our DPS. I could, and I could do the same. Sweet, that'd be great. Just be aware that it's probably going to take like multiple hours to get the tasks that we want to accomplish done. So you guys are around at like, say like 1:30 Eastern, something like that. I don't know when I'm gonna get home is the problem. I don't want to dedicate to something. 1 or 2 Eastern, something like that maybe.
Beware. Beware.
I'll be home all day. Alright, perfect. That's whatever, sweet, that's good. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get home. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like, so. But like 1:30 should be the latest I get home for sure. Just gotta find some time to eat. What do you do for work? I work as a dental assistant part-time and do YouTube part-time. So I gotta work as a dental assistant tomorrow instead of do YouTube, which is unfortunate. Do you think DKs are the best at actually mitigating damage? Oh, no, definitely not. No way. They're like the worst at mitigating damage. But they don't, like, if you're talking about like taking a hit and seeing how little the hit can do to you, then they're the worst. But if you're talking about taking a hit and then not losing as much health from it a couple seconds later, then Death Knight's probably second best. You know, basically, Death Strike is not mitigating the damage taken, but it effectively is because you can time it so well that you could time it so well that you'll have exactly what you need. You know, you'll be full health as soon as afterwards, as soon as it's over. What nameplates to use? It's called Plater, Plater. I'm not actually sure what that overcharge mechanic does. Is it just damage? It's just like nature damage or something, right? Or does it buff them maybe? I'm not actually sure. I try to always interrupt it, but I'm not actually sure what it does. Somebody else interrupted at that time. Best tank at mitigating damage depends on the damage dealt. That's also true, yeah. It's true. If we're talking about a pure magic damage profile, Blood DK might be the best, actually. But yeah, it's way too difficult to say one way or the other. Bear is great for mitigating physical. Yeah, Bear's pretty good. I'd say Bear's second best. These bolster, don't they? Yeah. Didn't bolster that time, luckily. I think it's the ones that he spawns actually bolster. How far are you in Uldir? 3 of 8. We've been 3 of 8 for like a long time now. We probably won't ever get 4 of 8 because a lot of people are no longer in the guild, so we have to basically start from scratch. Like 5 or 6 new players. Do the bombs still bolster? That one didn't. I'm not exactly sure what the conditions were for bolstering in the first place though. Alright, we definitely want to save everything. We'll have everything up for this next pack, but it should be really easy this week. Let's save Death Strike. Good idea. We want to make sure we have it up for the pack. Let's save all our, let's not use our hands-off keyboard. Just save everything. That's how some people play, it seems. Guy doing fucking 8k DPS on 3 mobs. It's kind of weird. It's like, yeah, no, I need to save Frostbolt or Fireball or whatever. Do you prefer medium pop realms? Yeah, I wouldn't mind if I was on a much higher pop realm, that's for sure. Our realm's pretty small compared to most, though. Combat somehow, I'm not sure. There goes my pop. Anyway, went to pick up kid from school. Metro, do you know how the new reap? No, that's what we're trying to do on the PTR. We're trying to test the new reaping effects. Currently have no idea. I mean, we have some idea, but not a determinate idea. Like, we don't know for sure yet. Yeah, see, like, this Fire Mage is, like, all AoE for some reason. Which is nice, but it's tyrannical. So he doesn't have a second option. What is your Raider IO? I'm not sure. You can look it up. Definitely not over 9,000. No.
5, 4,
7 minutes for one boss.
2,
Absolutely plenty of time.
1.
Be nice to upgrade this. Chance at the trinket. Yeah, I'm having that weird like glitch with sound again. It's weird. Like DBM is like not processing sound well again. That bomb can DPS? Yeah, he's doing good. Oh, Ozdemir, what's up? Don't see that name very often outside of the UFC. How's it going, man?
Get a load of 300 rounds per minute.
Where's the other guy? All the way over there? Try to move, just to prevent any Grievous from getting out of control, but...
Take some high caliber carnage. What am I paying you fools for? Get out here and fix this.
Let's just fuse rune weapon here. These mobs are a pain in the ass. Better to kill them as quick as possible, I feel like. So you get some value out of this Bone Storm here a little bit. Alright, that's perfect. We'll stay here as well so we don't accidentally miss. Perfect. That's on the healer. He's ready. So let's move over. Where's there another one? This one is definitely here. Where's the third one? Oh, it's over there. I see it. Oh, okay. Bugged out, so we get to do it again here. That's smart. Or smart. It's not in smart, obviously, but it's nice. It's definitely going to save us a lot of time. Saves like 30 seconds-ish. Yeah, so what do you guys think? You think Demon Heart is the best physical, like the best defensive? The most bulky is the way I used to describe it. You think they're the most bulky spec in the game right now? Used to be Warlock and Bombkin, obviously, but those days are over, clearly. I don't know, Bombkin is still pretty bulky, I guess, but not nearly as good as they used to be. Bombkin is looking good because the other damage is so low. He's getting 2 incarnations in a fight. Omega lol. Oh yeah. Nice. Not bulky, just least, well that's what I mean to say by bulky. Like the most overall, like, you know, you could try, like in a tank situation, you try to quantify it by the type of damage and reduction they do. Physical, mitigation, magic mitigation, self-healing, you know, maybe even you can consider kiting, utility, etc. But for DPS, it's like, doesn't really matter. There's not enough granularity there to actually care. So I just always call it bulk, you know. What do you get if you finish on time? An extra piece of gear, an extra chance at gear, an extra piece of gear entirely. So we got 5 pieces. Everybody got an item. That's nice. Okay, that's it. I gotta get out of here. I don't think I would have time to get on the PTR, but I don't know. Maybe I do. We have to go like right now though. By the way, Demon Hunter DPS actually has a 10% damage. Oh, they have it as well? Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, so they're definitely the most bulky then. Now let's just crash the gamer. Might have a couple minutes to get on there. Hopefully the load times are always really long the first time I launch each game, so hopefully it's not too long. Man, Nacho Chacho, look at that, the stream boss. He's hanging on by a fucking thread. Literally any type of donation, or not even, you probably just get a sub or 2. He did a big dick though, $15 or $50. He had a 15k health pool almost. It's nuts. So that's pretty nice, obviously. Oh right, it's a different, huh? Well, that's awkward. It's a different game, so it doesn't show up by default. Let's see. Just do this for now. I don't. Yes. Plus their defensive CD. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I saw him use that, and I was like, he used it twice on that fight, and we had only been fighting for a short period of time. I was like, oh shit. Forgot how strong their defensive kit is, honestly. We have just a few minutes here, and then I gotta get going, so hopefully we can get to where we want to get to in time, but I might run out of time. Just gonna see if we get it. I guess you've already checked, but just want to make sure. Just don't want to rule anything out here. Wait, what is this? The cat and the shaman? What the fuck? The hell is that? Am I going somewhere stupid? What's the highest key you've done in time for BFA? 15. We did a 16, but not in time. Oh god, it's Thunder Bluff in? What the actual fuck? Okay. Because I changed to Tauren. I was Alliance on this character for a while, and then I changed back. So it gave me this stupid hearth. It's fine. Oh wait, it might not be fine. Fuck. It might not be fine. I might not be able to even get there. See, I guess. I love Thunderblast music though. It's weird to hear both tracks playing at once. I wonder if that's the same bug that was happening on the beta. There's the Thunder Bluff track playing, and then there's also that Legion Invasion track playing. It's kind of funny. No, there it is. Good. Now you're gonna put our cloak on. Just go there, see if this chest is here, and if not, then that's that. I wonder if you're meant to get it. Like, I wonder if you transferred. Like, if I transferred to Ally, does that affect the key at all? It doesn't like wipe my credit, does it? Maybe it does. Is this PTR? Yeah, currently, yeah. But we're not on here for long. I gotta get going. I really should be gone already, but I just want to check real quick before I forget. But either way, we're gonna have to figure something out tomorrow. I don't know. Might end up just not even happening because they might do a build tomorrow while we're in the middle of it, but I'm hoping that they would have, I don't know, they probably would have made like an announcement if they had reaping on the PTR though. It doesn't. I just transferred to Horde and I still have my well, the score. What the fuck? I'm talking about score. I'm talking about in-game shit. Stuff that's actually managed by Blizzard. I'm talking about whether or not you lose your credit. Because like if you raid and then switch, you lose your save. So I wonder if that would be the same for, yeah, no chest. Okay. But I don't know. I think I have a Death Knight that I didn't transfer. Let's see. Here is snowing, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it was snowing here a couple days ago as well. All right, this one should not have been transferred. Let's check this one. Ha, Metro, ha. All right, and then I definitely got to go as soon as I check real quick. Hopefully this will be in a good place. I don't know where. It's got to be in Zuldazar somewhere, obviously. Got an 11 key this week and did a 12 on Ally. Oh, you switched in the middle of the week. Gotcha. Okay, so that kind of cements it then. Oh yeah, this is the one I did the video on, right? Well, my key is gone, so that hopefully that means there'll be a new chest. I don't really know.
Do you want something? Give my regards.
Yeah, either way. Probably, well, definitely not streaming tomorrow then, one way or the other. Hopefully we can get together. I'm going to use the Discord as the kind of like the foundation for that. So hopefully you guys are in there ready to go. But yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to get home. It's probably going to be around like, it could be any time, honestly. Hopefully it'll be around like 2 Eastern, the latest to get started. That would be when we would start, hopefully. So why do you have multiple 120 DKs? Is this BTR? You can just keep transferring them. I guess if you actually want a real answer to that, the question is because I was trying things on Ally, but I wanted to make the video I made on Horde just so people weren't like spamming the comment section with why I was on Ally, because I knew that would happen. If I did that on Ally, people would be like, what the fuck, you went Ally, you know what I mean? So I was just like, all right, let's just make a new DK for that. But yeah, you can just transfer your character over and again. Yeah, still. All right, so yeah, I guess we're gonna have to figure something else out then. All right, thanks for watching. I definitely gotta get out of here. We'll see you guys maybe, I don't know when, but some videos coming out, some other stuff that I wanna do. But yeah, hopefully I'm gonna try to stream Thursday. I should be able to stream Friday, but I just can't make any guarantees. So yeah, make sure you're checking out the Discord. I'll try to give updates. I might also do an update on the YouTube, like the discussion page or whatever, the community page, whatever it's called now. Otherwise, definitely gonna stream Saturday. There's no way I won't stream Saturday. So at the worst, it'll be Saturday. But thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.